Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee. It's very windy, so hopefully the audio on this is okay. I'm going to be starting on a project to try to cut a little driveway into my backyard. I got this area over here. It's very uneven and slopey, and I want to, like I said, cut in a driveway so I can back my truck to my backyard, park my pontoon trailer back here, and just have a all-around little drive area. So we're going to take you along on that, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright guys, so here's the slope. If you followed my channel and saw me last fall, I had my little trimmer down here and I was cutting all the tall grass off of this hill. And what I want to do is, you can see the small stand of trees just in front of me, just to the left of that, I guess right here, that kind of the little bit bigger one right there. I'm going to take all those trees out today because I don't want to have to, when I cut into my driveway here, I don't want to have to turn up onto the other side of the trees there. I want to just be able to create a straight path right through here. So I want to cut in the hill, and then I want to level this area out, take some of the fill from the hill, put it down here, and then I want to bring in a bunch of crush and run and put down. And then my goal over here is I'm going to also clean out this uneven rocky area and probably try to make like probably about an 18-foot pad on this area right here. Right now what happens is I drive my trailer back here, and you can see I just parked it there. I just got this trailer last week, and that's the first place it's made it to my backyard. It's just kind of uneven, and I pulled it back here with my side-by-side and then drove my side-by-side away. But it's a long trailer and it's not the best situation, so I want to get it to where I can just bring it back here with my truck and just back it in all the way from the edge of the yard up there right back here to a new parking area. So guys, I'm up closer to that bunch of trees that I'm going to take out right now. Just this, basically everything you see in front of you I'm going to remove. And right now what I do is I have a little driveway that comes down here just with just some leftover stone from a landscape paver project that we just threw in here just for this little steeper part. And then I currently, just drive around here on this angled slope to back there where we were just standing. So this is what I want to cut the truck friendly driveway into. So I'm going to work on taking these out. Next time we look at it, it'll be different. Alright guys, so here's the messiness that I get to clean up now. But you can kind of see what we accomplished there. Just kind of a more straight path out, and we'll start the driveway at right at the ridge of the hill there where the trees are laying. Alright, I got the biggest ones out of there. Now I'm just kind of collecting my piles and skidding them back to the woods. Alright guys, there it is, day one of the driveway project. As you can see, I got all this crap cleaned out of here. It was a big job for such small to medium sized little trees. So like I said, my idea will be I'll cut and fill this with the Bobcat and then try to get a level driveway going back there to those big trees in the back. Hopefully the Bobcat will do a decent job getting these little stumps out. Okay, today's the day we're going to get some gravel delivered. I got 2 triaxle dump trucks coming. It's going to be about 48 tons of rock. So we'll see how big of an area that fills in here. We're going to have them dump it right here at this piece of rebar. Got my first load showing up here. This is about 24 tons of crusher run. We'll see how far she goes. Not too far, does it? Alright, it's the morning of our driveway project. So yesterday I showed you one load getting delivered. So here's both of my loads of mix. So you got fine dust, you got, you know, larger sizes. Should all mix together nice, but we'll see how far that goes when it's all spread out. Again, this is about 23 to 24 ton loads, so about 46 to 48 tons of rock. All right, the driveway project has begun. My good buddy Pat's over here. He's got more Bobcat skills. He's starting to cut into the hill here. It's looking good. Making progress. Challenge is trying to get the right angle into that bank without sliding around. Getting kind of messy. Some of these stumps are really hard to get out with the mud and the leverage. All right, there's Pat, my hero driver. And here's the little recovery with the Hero Can-Am, the snatch block. Way too soft. We were completely just buried, but we were able to finally pull up towards the hill and get it out. Oh my gosh. Finally getting into some dry dirt again after a major stuck job over here. Pat pushed a bunch over here. We just cut into this bank. Now we're moving some of this dry stuff over. Slowly but surely making progress. I think I said it before, but it's really hard to try to cut into this bank because of the angle, and if you just try to cut in bucket by bucket, it's really soft on the backside and makes quite a mess. Okay, here we are at the end of day one. That was quite a job, especially for my buddy Pat, who was behind the wheel, but we got stuck majorly in here. What happened here is we got caught up in some tree roots and we were sliding off them, and then we just got to a point where we were just pretty much buried. We put some 4x4s under the trail, and we were able to back a little bit onto those, but then we just keep sinking down in. So I actually hooked my Can-Am winch up to it with the snatch block, and we were able to get her kind of pulled uphill while he backed up, and we were able to finally get her freed up. So I just spent an hour pressure washing this machine because there was so much packed mud and the tracks and everything. So tomorrow hopefully we'll finish leveling, taking out a little bit more of this bank, and then start laying down stone. So we've been using this T590. It seems to be a pretty good Bobcat. Probably one bigger size would have been good for this project. This is the biggest one I could get for this weekend, and actually rented it a few weeks out, but it's kind of hard to cut in that bank because you take out areas you don't want to. So we're really having to build up the bottom side so we can cut into the other side. Probably a mini excavator would be pretty good for this, but then you wouldn't have as nice a machine to pack with. All right, we're going to take these two trees out because they're just always going to be in my way. Got one tree down. Got that tree down. Got the tree down that was here. Now stump work. Last one. spot right here was that last tree that I just took out. And there was one over there, just past the Bobcat, just behind it. All right, praise the Lord. We got it roughed in pretty good. Got a little ramp over here. Eventually I may come in here and put in a retaining wall. What'll be nice is now we can access it easy. So Pat's coming in with the first load of stone. I do have a little bit of driveway fabric that I'm gonna lay in some of the areas that were a little bit more mushy. I don't have a ton of it, but I have about 45 feet. So we're gonna go from here all the way back to the beginning. And then if we have extra, we'll come back here into the parking area. But I wanted to at least get a good lay down here, so that way, if I need more gravel, they'll just be able to back right up to here in the future and just tailgate it off for me. Here's a section of that geo textile fabric. Like I said, I only got 45 feet of it, but we'll see over time how much better this section is. I wanted to put it here because it was especially a little bit softer, and that's where we got our drain tiles going through. We're getting pretty into the second pile now. Second truckload of stone. Trying to do some leveling of spots. Probably not going to have enough to do everything here, but you can always drive back with another load once we get this nice base going up front. Okay guys, here we go. We got her finished. Well, we at least got our pile is completely empty now. So could have used more, but we had what we had. So my friend said this isn't a driveway, it's a road. So it is pretty wide. So this will be good to give you guys an idea of how far that those two triaxle dump truck loads went. So, you know, there's varying heights in here and stuff, but it still gives you a kind of a general sense. I think this driveway is about 120 feet long, 130 feet long. Back to here, but you can see here where we ran out. I got the trailer parked there, and we really flattened this out. We took 2 trees out of this area, but now at least if I want another load, they should be able to drive right back here and dump it. So that'll be beautiful.
Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee. Thanks for watching. If you found this content helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on your right. I have other content linked for you on the left side. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.